Yes, y'all. As always, live right now on MX24GH from 3 to 4 p.m. This is MX Live, where we talk about stuff, again, as always, pertaining to the industry and what's going on, how we can better, I always say these conversations, we bring them up to see where the supposed faults are. We try to be as objective as possible because everyone has their own views and their opinions when it comes to bettering stuff, especially the Ghana entertainment industry. Send us messages at MX24GH again on every single platform. Please be a part of the conversation because we can't do this by ourselves. We need your input, Every show here on MX24 is for you and basically by you because these are things you want to see and you want us to talk about. I'm host Jason Ele, gonna go for a quick commercial break. When we get back, apart from you being my main pundit, I have some pundits in the studio. Some very amazing people we're gonna be talking to. Stay tuned in. This table. Welcome back, guys, and we're gonna jump straight to it. Today I have a guest who I've been hunting down, trying to have on the show because she's very, very objective, and I'm a fan, so it's always good to talk to people like this. First time I'm talking to her, and I want her to explain a name before we get to. I'm sure people have asked you this, but the Abba guy. I know, but for my viewers, for those who don't know, an entertainment mind, a journalist. Right, if I say journalist, an analyst also, and it's very good to have you here. So,
thank you.
Abba guy. Me, I'm guy on this show, but I know idea. You've taken it away.
No. You be counterfeit.
You the original. Okay. I love it. So I'm going to take it.
So, Abba guy was actually just a nickname I used to use on Facebook, and then my first major show.
Okay.
We needed that name that puts that sassiness across, that she would say it no matter how difficult it is. So my programs manager then, Pakwesi Akom, said, let's go with Abba guy. So the Abba was there already, and then we just added the guy to it. We picked it from Facebook, and then we added it.
I'm sure you intimidate a lot of people because you do say that. Would you say that? A lot of people are intimidated by you.
Yeah, people feel intimidated. And I honestly understand them. We live in a society where we like to sugarcoat everything because, of course, we put people's emotions into consideration when we're talking. You need to put people's emotion into consideration, but sometimes you need to
when it comes to stuff that affects people, you have to be honest. As much as you're trying to be nice.
You have to be honest, especially in this industry.
That's what I was coming to say.
Especially in this industry. I mean, I'm sure people have brought you their songs. People, especially upcoming artists, they'll bring you their songs, and when you listen to it and you then say, "Oh, Charlie, I'm a copow,"
I feel
they have a problem with it. Meanwhile, the song is not good. Tell the person the truth. Let the person know this is not good enough. Let them go and work on it and bring something better.
Because the funny thing is, I say us who discuss these topics, it's been done to us, and it still happens to us. Just that we have the platform, and I always say we try to be objective. But anyways, a literal introduction to this amazing, honest lady who's going to be intimidating a lot of people. I'm very happy to have you here because I know you're a very busy person. And we're going to jump straight to, because when it comes to this industry, I mean, this show has been on for 2 weeks, and there's been so much we've discussed, and it seems like we haven't even scrape the surface of what's going on. But it's very good to have these conversations. I always love to use healthy conversations, the right conversations. And one thing that came up, especially today, is Burna Boy. I mean, when it comes to artists who are breaking bounds, you can't talk without mentioning Nigerian artists, and Burna Boy, like you said, Davido, Wizkid, Focalistic from South Africa, and all these other artists. And the reason why Burna Boy came up is he's recently sold out the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam. Yeah, and the reason why I mention these other artists' names because you have Davido and Wizkid. Davido did O2 not too long ago. Wizkid did O2 3 days in a row. South Africa, Casper, he did the FNB Stadium, 90,000 capacity. He did over 60,000, biggest ever, a whole stadium. It hasn't been done again. And the question I want to ask you is, what's Burna Boy doing that we can do right? What is he doing? Because it can't just because my brother is Nigerian, even though we have to give them that credit. You know, what's he doing right?
So you see, I've had a chance to speak to a lot of artists, and the problem comes with we understanding that music breaks boundaries. You're not singing just for me. There are songs that you would do, you won't even think it would break boundaries, and you are there and it's gone. The Nigerians know how to market themselves to the outside world.
Yeah.
Aside Ghana, aside Nigeria, they go out there. Last week, this Nigerian new act was going from one station to the other in Ghana here. Ije Kimura.
Yeah, she came here.
She was going from station to station.
Yeah.
How many people in Ghana have heard about her before these interviews? But she still took her time to come here.
Put herself out there. Very lovely person.
Very
First
lovely,
time I met her.
Very lovely person. Ask yourself how many Ghanaian acts go out there to go and advertise.
Even
like
here.
that. Even here. How many? You call them for interviews, they won't come. You use their flyers for interviews, they won't come.
This is things we've heard of, you know,
Things
behind the scenes. People tweet, and you're confirming that it's actually happening.
They feel they are doing you a favor. But I am doing you a favor. You need the eyeballs I am giving you to know you are out there. If you do not come, I would still have things to talk about on the show. So you need me to let people know that you are there. You call them, they won't come. They want a show, blah, blah, blah.
And you've had some of these experiences.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You call them, come and perform. No, I can't perform. Ije Kimura, the day I had to meet her, she was supposed to perform. She didn't perform. And then after the whole interview, I told her, so I want to have you on again, and then I'll give you 30 minutes to perform. Oh, yes. I want to perform. Ghanaian artist is a no.
So is it us, the people? Is it embedded?
Us. That spirit of, what's the right word? Complacency.
Yeah.
Some few people know about them. When they're walking in the streets, they get waves. People tag them in posts, so that's it.
Couple of likes.
Couple of likes, that's it. They've made it. Complacency sets in. They always say that the sky is the limit. The sky should be the beginning of where you want to get to. If you've been able to make it in Ghana, you should know that you should be able to make it in Nigeria. You should be able to make it in South Africa. Are the people you are working with that intellectually strong, financially strong, to put you out there?
Yeah.
If you're looking for a record label to work with, it shouldn't be a record label that has a strength only in Ghana here. Are these people able to pull conversations? Are they able to sign contracts? Ghanaian managers will travel with artists to Europe, other foreign countries, and they go take pictures. Before they leave here, they don't make any connections whatsoever.
That's crazy.
Your artist is going for a show. Maybe they're going to stay there for a week. The show is not going to be for a week.
Yeah.
The show would be for a night, just some few hours. The rest of the days, what are you using it for?
Are you connecting?
Are you organizing radio interviews? Are you organizing TV interviews?
Yeah.
The same amount of energy you are putting in here, in Ghana here, to promote, are you putting in same out there? Are we ready to take that risk? Yeah. I remember when the video of Tiwa Savage was leaked. People said she leaked it.
Yeah.
People said she leaked it. If you understand the industry well, you understand why Tiwa would leak her video. She needed to promote a song. Tiwa is up there. If she leaks a single conversation, it wouldn't make waves. She's out there, she put herself out as this prim and proper, calm, collected, classy kind of lady. She needed that. She needed the clicks. to put her out there.
Yeah.
Are we ready for those sacrifices?
I think what I'm getting from you and what I like is the conversation has shifted, because I think first was the blame game. Don't play this person, which I have never agreed with. I mean, I've said this on TV and people have come at me. Don't play this person's song, promote this person more. But again, I've said this a couple of times. We've had artists that have proven my theory, so to speak, right. Again, let's be honest, Black Sharif, his music is crossing boundaries.
It has
crossed.
crossed.
It has crossed. Kelvin Boy, his music has crossed, is crossing boundaries. Camido, we can do these things. It's a possibility.
We can do it.
But
some days ago, Snoop Dogg posted a video, and in the background was Black Sharif's music.
Crazy.
Snoop Dogg.
But the thing is, it didn't just get there because it's a good song.
It didn't just get there because it's a good song. It started from somewhere.
Yeah.
Are we ready to take the risk?
Yeah.
I interviewed a lady this afternoon, and she said that I asked about the kind of record label she would want to work with. And she mentioned Don Jazzy.
Okay.
So I asked her, what have you put in place to be able to make that connection happen? And she said she's working on it together. She wants to do that good quality music before she goes there. It's like, we have internet.
Yeah.
Don Jazzy is one of the most interactive people online. You can just pick up your phone, do something mad with your beautiful voice, and tag him.
Yeah.
After tagging him, go into his inbox. In fact, what's the word? Stalk him in his inbox. Stalk him to that point where he would say yes. Are we able to do that for ourselves? Even in Ghana here, the upcoming artists, there was once a time where people would chase producers with their CDs. Listen to it and just tell me it is good. Listen to it and give me your thoughts on it. Are we doing it?
Right. As you say, I know we're celebrities, so you know
people are making the steps.
The thing is, we have a video from Burna Boy's show performance, you know, at the Ziggo Stadium in Amsterdam, and it's very interesting to see. I think I also love, again, where the direction of we are accepting where the problems are, you know, to get to meet people and work with people like Burna Boy, Davido, and Wizkid, and there was. Honesty is difficult, but honesty is honesty. So enjoy this when we get back. We have another pundit in the studio. We're going to add him to the conversation.
All my people that go down so good. Boss man, they go down so good. When they end up. All the girls go shake up. They go shake up. All the women now go knock. You don't get money, you take up on this. You have it.
Guys, you're welcome back to the show. And the things I'm hearing on set, you know, it's always good to have these people on because you learn a lot. And I have Kobe J back in the studio. Kobe J, people have been asking for you to come back, man. You got fans, Kobe.
Yes,
they want to see you. Charlie, how you doing, man?
Good, boss.
Nice one. So we're going to get straight to it. I'm sure you've heard what we're talking about. And it's Burna Boy. First up, big up to Burna Boy, you know, and what our Nigerian brothers and sisters are doing. Something to learn from. I'm always going to stand by people who release good content, promote the content, and get it out there. And I want us to carry on from where Abba left off. The fact that what we're getting is the attitude is not right. And if the attitude is wrong, like that's the basis of the structure. First, do you agree that our attitude as entertainers, as artists, is what's holding us back to get to perform and fill stadiums like the Ziggo Arena?
Oh, thank you. Very good afternoon to everyone watching. Apology, I'm super late. Everything in this world starts with the mindset. And so the mindsets of the people, when I say the people, the mindset of the artists, the musicians, number one. Number two, the mindset of the consumers, the fan base, the gatekeepers, the industry players. All these people, So the ecosystem, the mindset of the DJ, the mindset of you, the presenter, the mindset of the producer, the mindset of so it's a chain. So until we have that mindset of changing the narrative of Ghanaian music, we are going to be there. Example, and of course, I like the fact that anytime you're having a conversation, we bring Nigerians inside because they are the pace setters.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth.
That's the fact.
That's the fact.
But years ago, it was Ghana dominating. They coming here, Bernard coming here. 5, 6 years ago, Bernard was here, and Bernard didn't have the numbers that he's having now. Years ago, Wizkid was coming here to party and to move with R2Bs and all these guys. Years ago, Davido was coming here. All these guys, even their own legend, Fela Kuti, those days was coming here, collaborating with Osibisai. So that's the genesis. So the fact is that we slack.
What has led to this?
So the attitude.
What is the narrative right now?
Complacency.
Yes, the attitude. And you see, the point is that...
What's there to complacent about?
Yes.
Like, what have we even done?
I'm coming.
There's so much to do, Abba.
They are trending on social media.
That's why I said the ecosystem. Everyone feels that I am the boss. Now, the DJ is not playing because it should be an agenda. Okay, so that the conversation should be an agenda. Whether these guys have money or not. In our system, we can count how many record labels there are. Apart from Links Entertainment that are kind of huge here. How many record labels? That is one. And individually, how many investors will come boldly say that I want to invest in this person?
But would you invest when you're watching us discuss this, right? And this is very cool because yesterday I had Coca here and I asked him, when you hear these conversations and you hear that our attitude is wrong, would you invest in it?
I wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
So collectively, like I said, years ago, Nigerians had the same conversation. How can we penetrate? How can we do? And they came together, investors, changed the narrative, the conversation. So what are we doing as DJs, as bloggers, as industry gatekeepers? Look at Black Sheriff. Even, I mean, I'm happy to meet Kofi Jama in the building.
That's my guy, man.
Look at the support is there. But at a point when these guys are having all the numbers and the mega hits, then the same people will try to fight against these artists.
Who are these people, please?
What I mean, DJs, bloggers,
everybody, everybody.
We have an attitude of digging debt.
Yes.
The moment we realize someone is going up there,
see,
we will do everything possible
for
to
legends.
bring
now when we get the legends.
When we say digging debt and bringing someone, and Abba, you said not too long ago about the fact that maybe people are alluding to the fact that Tiwa used something to get out there. Isn't that
that's a bait? That's bait. Let me use Rita Dominic out of the equation. Rita Dominic gets married yesterday. It's up there. Everybody's talking about it. Today, people are making posts. The husband is a serial divorcee. The marriage is going to end. Blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy.
This is us. This is us. Let your name be on the A list. And the next morning, you would wake up and there is debt attached to your name on the tabloids.
So are you guys saying we focus on that too much? Because look, let me just add this. Stonebwoy recently had a song with Alpha Blondie. I don't hear people talking about it. But people are talking about the fact that, and even we discussed it here, that he tweeted at Reggie and said, Reggie, no, I think legends are not recognized, something of the sort, to paraphrase. Is that an example?
Yes. Yeah, see.
Then it's the media's fault. Then it's our fault.
Yes. We don't know how to set agenda.
What do you say to that?
In as much as you see, when you come to the media, it's a bit dicey. It's a bit dicey. Nobody is in business to make losses.
Yeah.
The media gives the people what they want. So you, who is out there, need to set an agenda that fits in ours, that the people like. If there is a political show and you put Shatawale on, what are you talking about? Which people are you driving at getting to watch your channel? If there is a political show and you put John Mahama on it, you put His Excellency the President on it, you know you are doing the right thing. If it's a gospel show and you bring Stonebwoy on, Bible quotation, you get it. We give people what they want. Our focus is the eyeballs out there. So if what you're giving me is not what the people want to watch, it's not what the people want to listen to, I will not have you.
But maybe Stoneboy can preach. You never know. He knows a couple of scriptures. I mean, I don't know him personally, but it's possible.
You say I'm watching you.
Yeah, he can share his opinion even on political views, like it's happened before.
No, there's opinion.
No,
and there's discussion.
He can discuss.
Sir.
Let me rephrase. He can discuss.
Sir.
It's possible. Okay, so I always say when these discussions come up, you know, everybody has, again, the different opinions and where we should discuss these topics. And it seems like the whole structure has to be reset. And people are doing things to, I don't know, maybe help the industry, get the industry to that place. For example, and I'm just going to jump into our next story, but we're still going to hold on to what we're talking about. Ghana Music Awards USA, me and you were talking about it off air. She's rolling her eyes. So Kobe, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to let her relax before I come to her. Do you think something like this is a step in the right direction? Because someone will say, okay, we're trying to help the industry. Let's have more award shows. Let's award more artists. Let's put them out there. Now, the Ghana Music Awards USA Artists of the Day, we have Kitty, Kwame Eugene, Sarkodie, Stoneboy, Adina. There's somebody else. But anyway, 6 artists. Is it a step in the right direction? Is it necessary? Is that what we should be focusing on?
It is good to award these artists, these talents, and the fact that now you're having Ghana Music Awards UK, USA. Now, I've had this discussion with my team and some few people, and I've said that at the end of the day, in as much as that it is business, because trust me, all these guys are running this because of business. But you mentioned we should have a conscious effort, a conscious agenda in place that when you are putting all these guys, or you are pushing them to the USA for your award scheme, at the end of the day, what is going to happen? They move to Ghana UK Awards. They go, they come back. Do they plug in their music? Do we see them having collaboration? Who is there to making sure that after this award scheme is done, or when all these awards is done, or the ceremony is done, they are supposed to have some collaborations. They do Ghana Music Awards USA, then they'll come back. Meanwhile, we want to penetrate into the system. Yes. Meanwhile, we want to penetrate into the system. So, is the gatekeepers, the people responsible of these award scheme, are they also collaborating with the industry players there to push in our artists there? Or is just the mere fact that they have been nominated?
I mean, I'm not part of them, but I'm just saying, since, we have their artworks out there, you know, we're going to have some people from New York and Bronx come to the shows. We're getting the, I don't know, she's looking at me. Yeah. We're gonna have them out there. It's a promotion.
They should go beyond that.
Promotion. Please. Share what you want.
Promotion to the Ghanaian community, just the Ghanaian community.
I have a problem with the whole Ghana Music Award USA. There is a deviation. Now, if you go through the nominee list, they are all artists here in Ghana making it. Are there no Ghanaian artists in USA? There is Miss Ghana UK. They don't bring ladies from Ghana to go to UK to compete. They pick Ghanaians from UK. We are talking about breaking international barriers. If we are not making it on our own, we can collaborate with our brothers there to make it. If you award Ghanaian artists over there, it will compel them to do what the people want. And within a short time, they will also start trending. They will also start making the numbers. Then a Ghanaian artist in Ghana can collaborate with a Ghanaian artist in USA, in UK, to do a song. And because those in UK has the UK market, they will collaborate. This one taps into Ghanaian market. The Ghanaian one taps into the UK market.
What I'm getting for you, you feel like it's just the award show that is just happening in another country.
This one,
exactly.
This one, as Obi to
now I'm getting the rolling the eyes.
No disrespect to
Ghana Music Awards.
You get it? It's like,
but guys,
somebody is sitting there, want some connection with some top rated artists, or the connections are you show?
I get you. But isn't it a step in the right direction?
It is not.
Like you're boldly saying it is not.
how is it Ghanaian musicians are not only in Ghana?
Yeah.
There are people out there who are also trying to bring secular music, gospel. There are people who are trying to do comedy. There are people who are trying to revive the entertainment industry, stroke Ghana's entertainment industry in a different country. Yeah. And if we would forget them and still pick those here to award there, then you're telling me they're not worth being awarded there.
Wow. Like, that's a whole new perspective.
Yeah.
Why don't we pick ladies here to go for Ghana, Miss Ghana UK, Miss Ghana USA? Why do we pick people there? Because they are Ghanaians. Are the artists there not Ghanaians?
Okay, so guys, I think we have the nominees list, a couple of the lists, which we're going to be posting. I think we should get now. But anyways, please send us messages, be a part of the conversation. What do you think about what we're talking about? You're the most important pundit. You know, we do this for you. But we actually have the video, so check this out. We're going to be right back.
The High Life Artist of the Year. The nominees: Akwabwa, Sina Soul, Famiye, Kofi Kinata, Kwabna, Kwam Eugene, Bisa K-Day. Afro-Pop Artist of the Year: Amare, Kiddy, Darko Vibes, Sefa, King Promise, Jackie, Kamido, Wendy Shea, Mr. Drew. Artist of the Year. The nominees: Black Sharif, Kiddy, Kwame Eugene, Sarkodie, Stone Boy, Kofi Kinata.
Oh, I saw Casmel in there. We actually spoke to him not too long ago. He was, I guess, you know, when we tried to support, you know, up and coming, so to speak, artists, he came in, he rapped a couple of lines, and he's in there. But from the artist perspective now, they'll be happy about it. They're getting nominated, probably awarded at these shows. Isn't there something to say for them? More award shows, maybe more money, more mileage, even though doesn't seem to agree. From that perspective.
From that perspective, I think that it is good. I mean, you're going to also add it to your CV, the fact that you've been nominated for Ghana Music Awards USA. Now, what plans are your team also putting in place, making sure that, are you going? If you go there, are you shooting music videos? Are you going to do some interviews?
Yeah.
So it should just go beyond just being nomination. No. So they should make sure that the team, when you go, sometimes we blame the artists, but let's also focus on sometimes blaming the management team.
We've been having this discussion a lot about management teams.
Exactly.
Like, sometimes when you call the artists, they don't want to come through, they have a lot of people around them. Is this also... And I love the fact that you mentioned this. Is that hindering us? Because you've had some experiences, I'm sure.
I've asked this question. I will ask it again.
Yeah.
Do we have managers or we have errand boys?
Or road managers.
Or road managers.
Yeah.
We start, because we don't understand the industry, we just pick anybody. Oh, if you my party, you go fi handle am. Charlie talk to her, make you tell and say you be my manager. Yeah. When we are rising, we forget that there is a bigger step. The person I picked, that my paddy I picked, does he have the technical know-how to manage me as I'm going out there? Yeah. In the beginning, it was just here and there, here and there. Oh, me charge 1,000 for sure, me charge 2,000. Yeah. Now you've gotten to a point where you're charging $10,000, $20,000. That person you picked, do they understand it? That manager who is following you to go and for that your show in UK, in US, in Nigeria, do they understand that they can take that opportunity to get you radio interviews, to get you TV interviews, to get some magazines to write about you? Do they know? Or they are just going to stand at Times Square, take selfie, and post and tag location, Times Square, so America. Do we understand that? Do we?
I don't think we do. To be honest.
An artist
will do a song,
give it to manager. Manager will listen and won't even be able to tell the artist, Charlie, this part is not right. Take this part out. The hair should come here. Charlie, this song, it no go fly. Because artists be the boss. Artists be the one who get fame. So it is what artist says that goes. It should be what the manager says that goes. I'm supposed to come with my assistant. Now if my assistant is here, looks at my face and say, Abba, tomorrow you have to change your hair. I don't have a choice. She sees what I put out there. She thinks the hair I'm using needs to change. She thinks the dress I am wearing is not right because she is seeing me out there. So it is what she says that goes. Does it stop me from being Abba? No, it rather makes me a better Abba.
Yeah.
We get our artists sit on social media, tweet as much as they can, offend anybody they want to offend. Who watches over those social media handles? The people who are watching over it, can they tell the artist, pull this down, pull that down, pull this down?
Yeah.
When Shatta was attacking Nigeria, was it Burna Boy he was doing it with? How many minutes or how many hours did Burna Boy's tweet stay up?
All taken down.
All taken down because there's a team.
I think he even tweeted that my team is going to have to come and take my phone away
Thank
from me. Yeah, Burna Boy actually
there is a team that controls it.
As huge as he is.
As huge as he is, there is a team.
Yes.
Do we have teams?
And he listens.
He listens. You need to listen.
It's money, right?
This is what I'm talking about. I am a boy. I am a small boy. And Odimechi.
I take
so I don't really pay him. I don't pay him. But he has the technical know-how. He has the intellectual. For you to get out there to be able to get the money in order to pay him. So if you're not listening to him, you will never be able to pay him.
So let me add a bit to it. So Tiwa Savage came to Ghana to have a video shoot with Miss V, and I asked her one question: that how are they able to plug their music around the world? And he said, in as much as that they have solid team in Nigeria, they have plugins in other countries.
Other countries.
So when they go to say US, they have a plug, like one person be there. Wow. When they go to UK, they have one person. So that is what I think our artists have to also cultivate the habit of employing. When a business is growing, you grow. Because and employ people from various countries to be your plugin.
With this plugin you're talking about, let's take social media for example. Social media doesn't go to sleep. Exactly. When it's morning here, it's night somewhere. When it's night here, so you, the Ghanaian artist who is sleeping, when it's night here and it's morning in the USA, who is tweeting for you in the USA? Within that USA time.
I mean, we said before you came, and we're going to jump to a music video which we're going to discuss. Black Sharif's music wasn't just played at the basketball game. Medical's music didn't just pop up. They actually worked, you know, probably paid for it. Behind like a lot of things we see, people even performing at certain shows pay for it. I think we had even the NFL. Some artists don't get paid, biggest artists, but the platform of being at the Super Bowl and what it's going to bring. So there's a lot to learn, and that's why we bring these guys to the studio. And this is going to lead us to our music video, which we tend to discuss from time to time, because apart from us discussing these topics, we want to support artists as much as possible. I always say, when artists and record labels don't get along, when artists and pundits don't get along, we all want to do well. That's what we have to understand, you know, we all want to do well. No record label wants the artist to fail. So let's get to this music video. This is by Kofi Jamal. He's been doing very, very well musically. We're hoping he can get to that next level. We've got a very creative video, so let's check it out. When we come back, we're going to discuss. Then we're going to have him on. Enjoy. Kakai bedin intina yebe, kakai beshen intina yebe. Tiwanya wodia mame nyini mi hu, mame hama sueni udede. Mema da bi wa me hustle all night long, and I'm gonna do it till they sing my song. I just wanna ball, don't get me wrong. Oh, ti jame na me yame kese. That's how we are manning it. I've been dripping on you. Make I show them what it really is. Say jame kese. That's how we are manning it. I've been dripping on you. Make I show them what it really is. Say tell me what you know about that. This is for my homies with a swag like that. Go get your money, then you fall right back. Say your piano will come over there like that. Hey, tell me what you know about that. This is for my homies with a swag like that. Go get your money, then you fall right back. Say your piano will come over there like that.
you who your baby to J my. She can use when you're fanny pray my. But many a branch of my shit ray bands. Missy my son who sent me baby a cry. And me my shit to sell this shit. Bring me pizza, bring me back, I saw bring my bit here. Yeah, man, I miss it. Swag and extraordinary. My shit to sell, but I could pali, no capa. I'm looking dapper. My mommy who try to set chopper. I got to go for and the class until me in the force to grab me baby shit.
And what's coming to my mind is when artists are about to drop projects, they don't drop the biggest song on an album. They test the waters, test the market. I don't know, that's what I'm getting from this. The creativity, and I'm seeing Kofi as someone who really has a team with the baggy jeans, with everything that's going on. So, I mean, what's your take on these artists taking risks? Because in the current climate, everyone is doing Afrobeats, everyone is doing Amapiano, everyone is doing the trends, but it seems like Kofi's going another route with his music. Kobe, you know him, you know his team. What's your take on it?
First of all, I think that he's doing so well. Yeah. To get Koso as one of the biggest songs in Ghana, and also topping up with this, I feel that he's doing good. I mean, it's good to have a hit song, but staying consistent is also
that's
the
thing.
problem.
Everyone wants a hit song, but
yes.
you don't always get a hit
that.
Song.
Yes, hits. No. I mean, you get hits, it will go. So when he came back again, I think this was on a project. I stand to correct it. This was on his EP or album. Yes. So and I love the visuals.
Yeah.
I love
like when we're talking about creativity
back in the day.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The creativity. So who shot the video? I think you have to also your directors. They must credit the director.
Yeah.
Yes, so anytime you have this segment, try and just write it the video director or something.
So pick them up, most definitely. But
and
when he comes on, we're actually going to discuss the video more. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, big shout out to Kofi Jaman. He's doing so well. And the consistency.
When we talk about investment, this is what we're talking about.
It's beautiful. A lot of things.
I'm one person who criticizes videos a lot. When gospel artists started saying they won't put $40,000 in their music videos and they will start... they would rather use it to farm and all that. I said, then don't dream of going international. Sometimes the song itself may not get you, just the audio may not get you.
Yeah.
But when people see visuals, there are people who move with visuals. When they see it, the quality of the video attracts them to listen to what you're putting in there. A whack video can kill a song.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. I mean, we've seen multiple times music videos lifting songs up and getting to that next place. So, unfortunately, we don't have too much time, but guys, thank you so much for coming through. I'm happy we're ending with a small Abbas base. Kai Kobe, thank you for coming through. How was your holiday? Was good? Chill?
It was good, yes. I was at Kobe. My first time at Kobe.
But please, hey, let's go without me. Thank you. We're going to talk about that.
We're sitting here working.
You're telling us.
We were working, they were chilling.
Before I go, this weekend, Accra in Paris, Stonebwoy, Kwabena, and Sako, they're performing in Paris. So, right from here, flying to Paris. So,
I'm out of here, man. I'm going to Paris. Abba, again, thank you for making time. I'm sure we're going to have you on some more. As busy as you are. Let's talk about these things. And I said I want to do a conference where we have artists, DJs, the media. It's going to be lit.
We will fight.
It's going to be lit. We will have bodyguards and stuff there. Guys, enjoy this music video. When we get back, I have Kofi Jamal in the studio. Stay tuned in.
Swag and extraordinary. My fiat was to say, but I could pali, no capa. I'm looking dapper. My mommy who tried to set chopper. I got to bro for and the class until me in the force of grab me by machine set designer. Come on, sit down, man, I told me. New guys, I'm brag about it, know that I'm the do it so effortless. Lose friends, but I never lose my self-respect. Being real, make them tell them check. I'm yummy cafe. That's the way I'm on the I've been dripping on you. Show them who the real is. Say I'm yummy cafe. That's the way I'm on the I've been dripping on you. Make I show them who the real is. Say jamming on my soon trying. I never wanna waste no time. See I got the need in my room to jam and make I sweat inside. I the drip like I'm in the 90s. At the back of the club, that's where you find me. Sipping on things that gon' make you speedy. Oh, there's no debating. Cause no one in the corner, got swagger like us. Roll up the touchy you move them boss. Make a nigga know so we boss, and it's a fact. Remember, me kind of cramming your west. When I was in your pick, whatever in the west. I thought I told ya, me I'm in the studio. And man, I am a capuluma. That's how we are, man. I've been dripping on you. Make a show them who they real is. Say I'm in that's how we are, man. I've been dripping.
And rightly so, I have the man. Can you please put the camera on this guy? This is my guy. I have him in the house. Kofi, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
First of all, my brother.
Boom.
First of all, who directed the video? My partners wanted to ask.
Kofi.
Charlie, bro, that's a video.
Kofi, yeah.
I'm tempted to ask how much it costs. Because I know my brother got money.
Nah, I don't know much of the details. The management took care of that, you know.
That's one thing I love that you've also spoken about. I was speaking with my pundits about management, you know, understanding people you work with, the right people you work with. I mean, I've worked with Elikem before, an amazing guy, works his head off. Why is giving management these roles so important to an artist, to you as an artist?
Well, for real, it gets your mind off a lot of things, you know, because as an artist, you have to focus mainly on the music that you produce, and you have to, the more time you get to focus on the music, the more chance you get to come out with something great. So you wouldn't rather concern yourself with stuff like that, monetary, shows, charging, and all those stuff. You wouldn't rather, like, you give it to somebody else to handle it for you, then you take care of your
man,
music,
and it seems like it's working out, because I was also asking you why the single, because again, you know, everyone is releasing I'm a piano, Afrobeat. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But as an artist, sometimes you have to make certain decisions you understand at that time.
True.
So why this single right now?
Well, I just wanted to change the scene, you know.
Nice.
From my perspective, you know, because I came with a Koso, and after a Koso, we did some trap music here and there, and I came with the Appetite for Destruction EP. So this is one of the singles from the Appetite for Destruction EP, and I just wanted to test the waters with this kind of jam, you know. It's the throwback to the 2002 era, so it's like basically time traveling back to that era, give you that vibe, how it feels like.
Kofi, having a big song like a Koso, having like the mainstream reviews, you know, all these fans, how do you deal with releasing new music? Because I've asked a couple of artists, it's not easy, you know, when you're releasing the next song, people get nervous, how people going to react to it. How does Kofi and his team deal with releasing new music?
Around the time, I was in the same space, you know, but later on, I get to understand how the game works and how, it goes. You slow down and come up with the quality content that you have to. Of course, it's just giving me the mileage so that people get to know me. But this is the time that I have to let them know what more I can do, you know. So keep giving them the quality music, and I just keep doing what I do.
Yeah, you seem like you really believe in what you're doing, man. The movement. What's the plan? I mean, after this song, are we getting an EP, an album? Because, you know, fans are never satisfied.
Yeah, for real, they are never. Trust me, they are never. Because I just released an EP around November, September, and they are requesting for more, you know.
Yeah.
And this year, the plan is to release more singles and collaborations, you know. I wouldn't be dropping an EP because last 2 years I dropped an EP, and last year I dropped an EP also. Wow. So this year I'm not dropping an EP. I'm just gonna be dropping hard singles with huge collaborations just to put it out there.
Yeah. And when is the next one coming out?
Yeah, soon, by next month, hopefully.
Next month, just after this?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it gonna come with a video?
Hopefully though. And I got one song with Tenny. Wow. Yeah, on the Appetite for Destruction EP, that's Surrender. You should check it out. It's a marvelous song.
And that's another thing I wanted to talk about, collaborations.
Yep.
You know, we sit here sometimes and we speak about, you know, our South African brothers, they're doing it, you know, our Nigerian brothers.
For real.
Same thing. I think we have to change the narrative and appreciate what we have more. Even Kelvin Boy said it, that we actually have it. We just need to change the direction.
True.
What are you doing to change that narrative? Again, with working with international artists, collaborating, traveling even. What's the plan?
First of all, as an artist, I keep on updating my sound to fit the international standard, you know, and also the kind of quality that you put in the work. Like I mean, the videos, you have to really fit the international standard, and also you have to find ways to like get into the communities and promote your songs out there, you know. Because we've been to Nigeria last year, and I did some little promotions and plugins here and there, and I'll be going back again to continue with the job.
You're working, man.
Yeah, so we just it don't stop, you know. It don't stop. You got to keep grinding.
Yeah, you're doing your thing, man. Sometimes my producer really wants to ask you this. Are you in a music group? People say you, Malcolm Nuna, Y'all Talk, Black Sharif. They say you guys are like a music group, like like the Asaka boys.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
going on?
You are the new generation, I say, and like we have the vibe, we have the connection. So
yeah, that's cool.
We just vibe on a song. We just
that's cool. And I want to commend you guys because again, you know, we hear these things. Ghanaian artists don't get along. Everyone is in their own space, but for this generation, you know, for you guys to be so well in tune with what you're doing, having music together, working together, and even representing Kumasi the way you guys are representing, man, I can't say nothing but congratulations. Where'd you get your inspiration from, though?
Well, for me, it's life in general, and I always want to do a song that somebody else can relate to, you know. I always feel myself in somebody else's shoe and write something that he can feel.
Nice.
So most times it's just about life and to get something else that somebody can relate to. Keep somebody's hope alive, whether entertain that person or keep that person out of trouble. I just keep doing it.
Charlie, big ups. What do you want to tell your fans, man? Your new fans, your old fans?
For real. The support have been massive so far, you know. They've been holding me down since, and I appreciate all of them. This year, we're going again, and it's massive, you know. There's a lot of, like, Ghana artists are really, like, entering the market now. Since the Asaka time, since the American time, it's been up, and we are going to, like, make sure to continue with that. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I want to ask you again before you go, do you think we should give more attention to the Kumasi music scene? And I'm saying scene because Asaka is under the umbrella, you're under the umbrella, you know, drill music. We want to see drill music do that thing that other genres didn't do, you know. I mean, I've had pundits here, they're like, we're not holding on to it.
But right now, he's doing it.
And you know, some pundits even said, we're not getting enough drill music. What do you think should be done right? Because you're in the game. Yeah. And you've been in it for a while.
Well, I feel it's been like evolving as the sound came at first. You know, first it was that grimy sound, but now, you know, we've been adding elements of our Ghanaian indigenous like high life to it. You can hear the high life strains going off in drill songs now. So we're making it our own. And remind you, it's the same song, it's the same sound from the Asaka, the Besore, Koso to Black Sheriff, first sermon, second sermon, Traveler. It's the same sound, but it keeps evolving. At first it was grimy, but now we are making it more relatable to the Ghanaian. And we are making it our own more. So I think it's going to keep evolving.
It has to. Drill music has to. Because, you know, for BBC to recognize Tim Westwood now doing his thing in Kumasi.
It's the sound of the new generation.
It has to, bro. And I think it's on the shoulders of the people who've incorporated it into their music. For real. And hopefully it's going to go. How proud are you of Black Sharif, man?
Yeah, so proud.
Charlie, to see a brother doing what he's doing.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's paving the way for us all out there, you know. So people will hear of us much more, and people would like to dig in the culture to find out where is he from, where are some of the other guys he's surrounded around with. So it's a huge win for us all, and we just gotta pile up the sounds there so that it can get more further. You know,
we have to. Charlie, is there anything you want to add? I mean, we've spoken about everything, man, and I know you're very busy. I'm very proud to speak to you always. Is there anything you want to add before?
My new video Ballin'. If you not check the video out yet, you should go on YouTube and check it out. You know, and the song is out. Available on all platforms, iTunes, Deezer, Spotify, Boomplay. You know, Appetite for Distraction EP also out, so you should go and check it out and show love. You know,
I'm heartbroken I was in the video because I look good in baggy jeans, man. What happened? I got some Tims I never worn before.
But maybe a remix is gonna come. So
I have to be in there. I've got a couple of moves, bro. I'm gonna speak to your people. Charlie, again, God bless you. I'm here at MX24 myself. You know, we always speak and we're going to support you as much as possible. Please always bring your music. This is your home. And Charlie, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to you. Keep doing your thing. Guys, we're going to sign off with his music, Ballin'. He's always balling. So rightly so. I'm going to be at the same time tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m. Salute. Mame hama sueni ujede Mema da be want me hustle all night long And I'm gonna do it till they sing my song I just wanna ball, don't get me wrong Oh, it's jamming, I'm a yummy classy That's the way I'm on the gas I've been dripping on you Make I show them who the real is Say I'm a yummy classy That's the way I'm on the gas I've been dripping on you Make I show them who the real is Say tell me what you know about that. This is for my homies with a swag like that. Go and get your money, then you fall right back. See it piano, we'll come up with the air like that. Hey, tell me what you know about that. This is for my homies with a swag like that. Go and get your money, then you fall right back. See it piano, we'll come up with the air like that.
If you were your baby to J mine, she can use when you're fanny pray mine. But many a branch of my shit way bands. Missy my son who sent me baby a cry. And be my shot to sell this shit. Bring me pizza, bring me back, I also bring my bit here. Yeah, man, I miss you. Swaggin' the extraordinary. My shot to sell, but I could pali, no capa. I'm looking dapper. My mommy who chat to set chopper. I got to bro for and the cast and me in the force of grab me by machine set designer. Come on, sit down, man, I told me. New guys me brag about it, know that I'm the do it so effortless. Lose friends, but I never lose my self-respect. Being real, make them tell them check. Tijamin, I'm in yummy cash. That's the way I'm on the I've been dripping on you. Make I show them who the real is. Say I'm in yummy cash. That's the way I'm on the I've been dripping on you. Make I show them who the real is. Say jamming on my soon.